Welcome to the Crypto Investments channel. In this video, I will talk about Decentraland price prediction and Decentraland news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments your price forecast for Decentraland in 2022. Decentraland, Mana, defines itself as a virtual reality platform based on the Ethereum blockchain that allows users to create, serve and monetize content and applications. In this virtual reality, users buy land that they can later navigate, build on, and monetize. Decentraland was launched following a $24 million initial coin offering, ICO, that took place in 2017. Virtual World launched its closed beta in 2019 and opened to the public in February 2020. Since then, users have created a wide range of experiences on their land sites, including interactive games, extensive 3D scenes, and many other interactive experiences. Decentraland was created by Ariel Milik and Esteban Ordano, who have retired from their core roles on the project, but are still working with Decentraland as advisors. So let's start with the most important news of the past days about Decentraland. First news, we talk about weekly wrap. What's happening in the metaverse this week? Well, Heineken has launched a virtual beer to troll the metaverse space. Accenture is creating a new business group to explore developments in this space. Meanwhile, a South Korean financial institution has sent its employees to train on the metaverse. Here's a rundown of some of the hottest metaverse news over the past week. Former Disney CEO Bob Iger joins metaverse startup board. The metaverse has been touted as the next big thing. While this claim is subject to debate, there have been a number of high-profile plays within the metaverse space. For instance, in January, Microsoft acquired Activision Blizzard in a big metaverse push. After 16 years in Disney, former CEO and chairman Bob Iger is making a foray into the metaverse. Last Monday, metaverse startup Genies announced that Iger was joining its board and will help it navigate its mission to empower humans to create their own avatar ecosystems. The Los Angeles-based company is Popular Securities Commission, OSC, to cease operations in Canada's most populous province. The exchange released an undertaking on Tuesday outlining the steps it will take to wind down its Ontario operations, which include providing withdrawal waivers and fee rebates to existing users in the province. Binance has a troubled history in Ontario. Today's undertaking marks nearly a year of clashes between Binance and the OSC. The exchange had decided to cease operations in Ontario in June 2021, after the OSC alleged it had failed to meet certain regulatory requirements. But in today's undertaking, Binance admits it had still allowed users in Ontario to trade on its platform. It had even incorrectly informed users that it had the necessary approvals to operate in the province. The exchange said it had begun blocking Ontario users since early January, but said that investors were still using its platform. But today's undertaking marks a departure from the company's previous rhetoric with the OSC. Specifically, Binance said the OSC can now pursue legal action against the firm for failure to comply with the ban. This undertaking represents a legally enforceable commitment by Binance to the OSC. The OSC reserves the right to take enforcement action against Binance for any past, present or future breaches of Ontario securities law, not arising from the events described in the undertaking. The OSC said in a separate statement. Only 6 crypto exchanges approved so far by the OSC. So far, Ontario's security regulator has approved only 6 crypto exchanges to operate in the province, with all of them being local operators. Canada does not have a national securities regulator, with each province managing its own capital markets. The OSC is the country's largest, and also regulates the benchmark Toronto Stock Exchange. Binance is still allowed to operate in Canada's other provinces. Well, when Zuckerberg changed the name to Meta, Decentraland's value went from $1.6 billion to $7 billion, the same price as the New York Times. At the market's peak, the company was worth $12 billion. With its own tokens totaling around $6 billion, Decentraland, strictly a DAO, is the first crypto unicorn in Argentina. Quotes from the protagonists. The article quotes Demian Brainer, Open Zeppelin's CEO and co-founder. A crypto poll with such force could not emerge in the first world, where citizens trust their governments, their currency, their institutions and their banks. In retrospect, it makes a lot of sense that something like Voltaire would have happened in Argentina. It also quotes Decentraland's founder and Casa Voltaire alumni Esteban Ordano speaking about what made the place special. At lunch, breaks, and downtime, we made time for deep conversations. Technological change and its impact on society were undoubtedly an important axis. Politics and economics were also present, but without stigmatization. We discussed ideas without judging those who brought them. Last but not least, the author quotes Munes Darius and Dermanus. The fundamental thing here is to understand the timing. There are many ideas, from WEB3, that are going to happen, but it is difficult to know exactly when, because they depend on mass adoption, or on certain technologies that need better development. The Casa Voltaire mystery. What happened in that house in Palermo, Buenos Aires? The original article's author couldn't find enough information about the founder's time there. Is there a reason for that? The article quotes an anonymous programmer. Low-profile personality is one explanation, but also security issues, and not raising your head at a time when regulations and tax burden on the sector are supposed to increase. How much will Decentraland cost in 2025, or how much will Decentraland cost in 10 years? Guessing price fluctuations and predicting future prices is a hell of a task. Decentraland Price Prediction 2022. It appears that by 2022, Decentraland, Mana, prices will hit a level similar to their previous all-time high. For 2022, we can expect the average rate to be $3.70. If everything goes smoothly, we predicted that Decentraland's maximum price could be up to $4.21 in 2022. Of course, there are chances that the market will fall after a long bull run, and this is normal for the cryptocurrency market. Decentraland Course Forecast 2023. Mana has great potential. With certain interactions and innovations, it is possible to increase the number of users and advertising. If the market focuses on investing in Decentraland, the price could rise much higher. By 2023, it may reach a maximum value of $6.18. Mana is expected to reverse slightly if the market goes down. The year 2023 could end with an average price of $5.37, a minimum price of $5.19, and a maximum price of $6.18. Decentraland Course Prediction 2024. In 2024, with wider adoption and partnerships between other important blockchain networks, Decentraland price will skyrocket. The maximum trading price could reach $9.01 in 2024. The price ranges will be very trendy if we stick to them. If all goes well, we can expect an average price of $8.04 with a maximum price of $9.01 for 2024. Price Mana Forecast 2025. For a long-term forecast of the Decentraland price, basic analysis is important. In terms of industry benefits, the native token offers several. The autonomy of the digital economy makes it ideal. As dApp and stablecoins evolve, the network offers competitive programmable payment, logistics, and storage options. There is a possibility that the average price of Mana will rise to around $11.46 by 2025 if the idea attracts more investors. For 2025, the year could end with a maximum price of $13.49 with a minimum price. Level $11.13. Mana Rate Prediction 2026. Mana will be seen as the best option, and with a huge community, the Decentraland rate will reach new highs. Price swings are hard to predict, especially if the market is more bullish or bearish than ever. For the year 2026, the Decentraland rate will be almost $16.85. The maximum bet we can get is $20.02. Decentraland average price prediction for the end of 2026 could be around $17.30. A huge price turnover is expected in the range determined by the cryptocurrency market. Mana Price Prediction 2027. A flawless approach to this currency can be found on many websites and forums. According to this prediction platform, Decentraland will remain at its current level for a very long time. By 2027, Mana is expected to peak at $29.37. The minimum bid could rise to $24.21 if the market turns bullish.